Hi, Wendy Schultz here, CEO and founder of the Simple Life Hospitality. I want to talk to you today about dynamic pricing versus static pricing and why that is important for you when you are pricing out your vacation rental. So what is the difference? Static pricing, we'll start there, is where you leave the pricing the same for a long period of time. Maybe that's the entire year that you have a nightly rate of $150 and you never change it. It can be the slowest part of the season, it could be the busiest part of the season, and you keep it at the same price. Likewise, you could also have static pricing for a season. So let's just say during high season, you're going to have the same price for this time in the, this month to this month. And you can't see my hands, but just, you're going from this time frame to this time frame. So there's this time frame that you are keeping the same exact price. You may even have like every weekday could be the same and weekends are a different price, but they still remain the same throughout the rest of the year. And dynamic pricing, on the other hand, is where you raise and lower the rates depending on what is going on in the market and the demand that's in the market versus the supply in the market. So if you went to business school or if you know about supply and demand, basically as demand goes up and the supply comes down, you can start raising your prices. As the demand goes down and the supply is up, that's where you want to lower your prices so that you can meet where the market is willing to pay. So why is that important when it comes to vacation rentals? Well, in order for you to get the most out of your vacation rental profits, you're going to want to use dynamic pricing because there's certain times of the year where you're going to want to lower your rates because there's a lot of competition and there are a lot of properties from people to choose from, and there's not a lot of people who are looking for properties. So you're going to want to lower your rates for that time. On the other side, there are times where the demand is very, very high, there's not much supply, and people want to go to your property or find a property and they're going to be willing to pay more for it. So a couple examples would be 4th of July week in Wisconsin. That is a very popular week. I know it's popular at other places as well, but very popular week. So we take the prices and we raise them quite a bit, jack them up, because we know that the supply is low, the demand is high, so we raise our prices to accommodate that. Another time, festivals, a special festival where the capacity or the supply in the area is pretty slim and people are still wanting to go, they're going to be willing to pay more for that property. So why it's important is that if you're consistently leaving the same price all year long, you're really missing the boat on and leaving a lot of money on the table for those popular weekends where people would be willing to pay a lot more to stay at that property. And on the flip side, if you're keeping it at a higher rate and there's not much demand, you're missing out on opportunities for people to come stay that might not want to spend as much as you have as your typical nightly rate. But if you were to lower that, you'd be able to attract those guests staying there. So we at the Simple Life Hospitality, we do a lot of analysis of our properties and using supply and demand. So we actually have a tool that we use. It's a software that we use that does dynamic pricing and helps us determine what is going on in the area, how much of the properties that are considered competitors, how much is occupied, how much is the demand, and then it gives us a suggested price that we can use. So there's tools out there that we use to help us determine how to do this. It also helps us be able to say, if we're booking 60 days out, we're going to have it this price, but as time gets closer and closer and closer, it starts to come down in price. Or if all of a sudden there's all this demand and there's not many places left, then we might be able to raise the rates. So it's a really cool tool. It's helping us be able to price our properties better, get more money in, get more bookings in, and bookings are, of course, makes our owners very happy and makes us happy as well. So if you are someone who is looking to potentially have a property management company help you with your vacation rental and get more revenues than you can probably get on your own, give us a call. We'd love to help you see if it's a good fit, and we'd be happy to have a conversation with you and offer you a free consult. Our phone number is 888-980-1355. You can also send us a message at simpleliferentals@gmail.com. And we look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye.